Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like we won't fall.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1. Valentina must be over the moon about John stepping down. He's been living alone here for what?
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor.
Looking
Enjoy the
good,
party.
man. Looking good.
Evening, senor.
Thank God
Would you
it's
care for
finally
an
over.
aperitif?
That extra security.
Tamara
It's the
Vidal. I'm here for the
damnedest
tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. Wow. My apologies. I didn't recognize.
CORVO, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
And not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, and have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
Yeah, keep it real.
Never.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay.
Nothing quite spoils a party like
Yeah,
your guests
like a bit of an
inexplicably
accident.
dropping dead.
In fact, a couple of
Who were
spots
they
come
again?
to mind.
Couple of old
On the
money
tour or
scions,
after?
Ingram and something Dutch sounding.
Stand by.
I bet.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this missing on your parade?
It's a nice gesture,
Yeah, all right.
but a bit hubristic.
But if I'm gonna
to
be
say
one of these
he's not even
heralds
been
of yours,
appointed.
you need to start letting me in on
Caution
a few
and modesty
things.
has never been Don Yates' style.
Okay.
Did you
So who's
see
this
the
fool
wine
guy?
list?
I'm more of a beer man
Thank you.
myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer
Nah.
together and play the
No,
modern
no
boss, I don't
I just
actually
never
mind.
framed an urban legend
Edwards
before.
always was
Very
a bit of a-
post-truth. Yeah.
Plus,
I like
he has
it.
good reason to be confident. He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Cross or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy, probably Bronson. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time. Most certainly qualified.
True.
What the hell was that?
That knows what he's doing. Doesn't
Oh,
mean
man.
This just sucks. Oh, man.
Majestic plains were my playground, and the fairies
I hate being watched.
No offense, but you're not that
Be careful. It
gentle, would you? If you don't think Gabriel will notice you from the waves,
no.
you're wrong.
I bet they're talking about us up there.
¿Cómo
Mr.
estás,
Vargas,
chico?
I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, now, let's see.
Cálmate. An apology would be nice, no?
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Enjoying the show.
You really think they're interested in anything goes on down here right now? Because I don't.
You ask me, the Constant might have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our
Hey, yo, what's up?
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed, Senora. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc. Our goal here at Viñeda Yates is quite simple. From a state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best vinos in Argentina and beyond.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
There's been an explosion.